Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. It is still Saturday and as promised I am back on, this time with a project share. Folks, this is the first of a series of project shares you're going to see this month because this is my first project share for the Heartfelt RAK, Mini RAK or Flat Mail. So my intention this month is to send out a slew of these mini racks and flat mails. They're little teeny thank yous to people who throughout the year have been really supportive of either this channel or of me or of my making and crafting. Now each one is different. Some of the elements are the same, but most of them are super different. I told you guys I don't have anything in my craft stash except for the stuff you've sent me, and I don't tend to use it. So I don't have cards pre-made. I don't have bows pre-made. I don't have butterflies pre-made. I make everything for the person. Even if I end up making like a whole slew of prima butterflies for 3 different people or 3 different challenges, I don't pre-do it. So each one of these takes quite a bit of time and investment and thought, but it's really worth it because it's my way of saying thank you. In this first one, I did make the person a handmade card. In the future, I bought a series of thank you cards just because one card can take me 2 hours. And at that rate, I will never get these finished and out over this month. And I only have a month to get these out. So without further ado, I'm going to share with you my very first one. And this one is going to Miss Deb Hendrick. So I did make her card, but I will not be making others' cards, folks. And this one's not even very fancy. I was like, well, this is going to be a plain card. I mean, yeah, I corner edged it with some lacing because Ms. Deb Hendrick loves shabby. She really does. These are the bows that were sent to me. I love them. I attached some pom-pom trim to a Dolce journaling card that was sent to me. A little angel sent me some Dolce journaling cards and I'm loving them. And then I attached a little pink paper flower that I glittered up. And this is actually, this flower I learned how to make and I actually learned how to build and I did put together from the amazing goodies that were sent to me from Miss Lizzie. Yeah, what Lizzie presents. So thank you, Lizzie, because I loved it. And I sort of learned how to do it by looking at yours on the box. It's not quite as good as yours, but I got the idea of how to do it from you. So thank you for teaching me. So that is the handmade card. Inside, oh, and I'll explain this, just has a little note. It just says, thank you for all of your support and encouragement in 2019. I'm super grateful. And that's the interior. And then Miss Deb had asked me to, her son collects money from different countries. So in the envelope, I've tucked some currency from different countries I've visited. So she just asked me to either do it from Canada or from the Holy Land. But I also have money from Czechoslovakia, where I've been, and some other places, Miss Deb Hendrick. So I put in a few different ones for your son's collection. So that is inside your card. All right, so let's go on to the next item. The next one is this cute little package, and that's a handmade glittered up rosette in mint green. And this little center is a cloth piece I hauled from the Holy Land. And what's in here? Well, when I hauled this pad in the Holy Land, which is now an empty, this was Prima's Christmas in the Country pad, and Miss Deb loved it. She like fell mad in love with this pad. So I had kept in mind to save for her 1 or 2 of the cut apart sheets. And so what I did was I cut them up so that she can use them as ephemera. She can use them to make mini 3x3 cards, and I tucked them in here. So that's what's in there. In this little baggie, there are some die cuts, and so I put in a couple of these, of those fancy house die cuts that take me a long time to poke out. Oh, Miss Deb, I did one in the Prima paper and one in the special glass paper, but I didn't do as good of a job poking out the glass paper one. But that's in there. And then I also die cut for you some of these cute heart cards that I love, and I die cut them for you out of that amazing Prima purple paper. I just love these. So I put those in, and then I did a couple for you in pink too. So some die cuts are in here. And then what is in this package? With another one of the doilies with a flower on top that I glistened and glittered up. What's in here? Well, I knew I was going to do these mini racks and heartfelt thanks. And I was trying to figure out, I really was inspired by like Kathy's swap with Tree and how empowering it was, and then I got that fabulous swap Happy Meal from Donna and from Monty. And the second I opened their two amazing packages, I knew I had made the right decision for these mini racks. So let me tell you what I did. For the mini racks, I decided that I was going to pick some of my very favorite things that I thought other people in my life would really love to make with. And I was going to include a small sampling of it. That's why each package is different, folks. So I contacted actually Frank Garcia Studios because, you know, their shipping can be expensive. And you all know I'm on a really tight crafty budget. So I was like, okay, if I order 10 of the cut aparts from Intake, can we work at a better price on shipping or whatever else? You know, I have to say, I think I'm on a first name basis with the staff there. The one for his managers is the nicest lady. That's all I'm going to say. Long story short is I managed to do it on my budget. So what's in here is one of the new Minte cut aparts. So this one's called Secret Place. And I thought that Miss Deb would love this one because it's like lots of mint greens and pinks. And it's both like old school shabby, but it's also new, clean and chic shabby. So I thought this is a beautiful collection from Minte. So basically I got her one of these sheets. I cut them apart into squares, and you can see you can use this to make many pocket letters. You can use it to make 12 cards. You can use it as ephemera. It has so many purposes. So one sheet is like $1.49, but I mean, it can yield 12 projects. How amazing is that? So that's what's inside here. And then last but not least, I made Miss Deb Hendrick one of my Prima paper butterflies. One of my Prima paper, I distress stained it, I glittered up the edges, and that's it. And so that is Miss Deb Hendrick's little RAK of Love. And it's my way of saying thank you so much for all your support as a subscriber in 2019. I'm super grateful. So that's what's in her package. You will note, folks, that over the course of this month, as I share some of these with you and I get them out, that I am not like Deb's matches pretty well. Like everything coordinates. It's mint, green, and pink. But maybe not every packaging will be as perfectly coordinated because you all know I'm not supplementing my stash. So that means I have to make the stash work. Hers is early in the month, so I was able to stick to mint and green. But as the month progresses and I run out of paper or I use up collections, some packaging may be not so matchy-matchy. I apologize, but it's my way of using up my entire stash while I'm doing these mini racks. And I also think that's good for us to do. Like, I'm going to end up having no paper left behind, essentially. And I think that's going to be amazing. I know it freaks some of you out not to have any paper at all, but I actually think it's going to work out to be great. I'm also keeping most of the bag toppers very simple. Like this one is just paper. You can't really see. Oh yeah, you can. See the lighting's getting better, Jelly Bean. It's just a row of lace and a bow. And I'm keeping it simple just because I'm going to be doing tons of these. And by tons, I mean likely 30 at least. So I want you to understand why, you know, the packaging has to be really simple and I can't go all crazy ornate because I'll never get them done because I'm the slowest maker. I am the slowest maker, folks. So simple packaging is the key. Well, that is my first mini RAK of Love, and this one's going out to Miss Deb Hendrick. And the funny thing is, this is so funny, Deb. Guess what arrived yesterday? Yeah, a package from you. So I was laughing. So I'm really excited to share these with you all month. And each one, again, is going to be really different, going out to a different subscriber just to say thank you. Thank you for all of your support. Or it might go out to somebody who has inspired me, like someone who's inspired me to make better. There is somebody in the UK who inspires me to make better each and every day, and that's Crafty Michelle. And I am definitely sending her one of these packages. Hers is going to look very different, and y'all know that Leticia's has Frida Kahlo going in it, so I cannot wait to show you hers. So each one is different, but they're my way of thanking people that either inspired me, supported me, or got me through a really tough few months. And there are many people on that list. So check your mailboxes, folks. There's mini racks and heartfelt racks coming your way. All right, y'all, your girl is still not feeling well, and I'm moving at a snail's pace. So believe it or not, I'm going to go back and rest some more. But I hope to be back on later tonight with one more share. And I hope whatever you're doing, it's something that makes you super happy. Happy Saturday night, y'all. Happy Saturday night.